The content you're about to hear is a part of a paid programming segment. The views, opinions, and statements expressed belong solely to the sponsor and do not reflect those of Podcastic or its host. This segment is for informational and promotional purposes only and should not be considered as advice or endorsement. Listener discretion is advised.
Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with Podcastic. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcast and content creators.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair!
Rise and grind, wanna show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you experience us on the cusp of blowing up. Boom. Wake up, wake up.
Oh yeah, welcome to the Rise and Grind Morning Show, y'all. We do this every Monday through Friday. I ain't gonna tell you what time, but when we get here is when we got here, and that's what's up. So the one and only myself is really hurting right now from my shoulder from shoveling snow. Okay, maybe I'm lying. I'm not shoveling snow no more because I'm too old to shovel snow. I remember when I turned 40 and they were like, 42-year-olds are having heart attacks shoveling snow.
Well, they say it's easier for a woman to shovel snow than for a man.
Very much so.
Yeah,
because y'all don't have the access. So
I'm just not gonna do it.
You're not gonna do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful voice that you're hearing is none other than Miss Brittany Chanel.
Good morning.
What up, though, Brittany?
What's going on?
It's cold as hell.
It's
I
been
think we all
cold
know
all
that.
month. I don't know why you're surprised.
All month. We had some good days in the beginning.
All month. We're heading into February.
Yeah. No, headed. We like one skip over to February. We went hot skipping the jump from February. You bought us some fruit today.
I brought myself some.
Oh, okay. You made that clear. Shandy, this only child do not share. You know what?
Don't you lie.
Let me get orange.
You are such a liar.
Okay, that's good. Thank you. So I lied. She only,
all the time.
She always give us.
Shani, isn't he lying?
Yes, I'm lying. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm on air, so I'm not gonna lie good.
You already know. I
anyway,
share.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
I mean, I'm not gonna ask.
Right.
But if you ask,
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what code.
We all do that. This is the only child syndrome.
I'm gonna tell you what only child syndrome do. They only allow me to put $5 in my car at a time because it's too cold as hell. It's too cold outside. It's too cold. Did you? What you do? Did you collect that tea? Mm-hmm. No. I thought you was collecting some tea. So good morning, Rhea.
Hey, Miss Rhea, because you know Shani comes in and does the same thing with her goldfish and her Cheez-Its.
Yeah,
she will not ask.
I'm not asking.
She will not ask. But if we ask, she'll be like, "Oh, playing with y'all." See, God don't like ugly.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna eat it, just not right now.
Not in front of us.
As long as it didn't mess my clothes up, that's all I care about.
Okay, that's cool. So
go on.
$5.
That's what I get for not sharing.
Exactly. $5 in the gas station last night, right? Mm-hmm. And I thought they swooped up all the bums on the street. He hey bro, can you help me out? Because I got a credit card. We can just put what I need on credit card. Nigga, if you now they getting disrespectful.
I don't know. I think it's at least you know that whatever they ask for is what they're actually getting.
I'm not buying no grown. I'm not getting no grown man no cigarettes.
Instead of you getting the cash.
I'm not getting no grown man no cigarettes. I'm not getting him no Swiss or no papers, no nothing.
But actually, I think that's a lot easier because then you know what the
Freedom.
money's been spent on. That's what I think. Nobody asked me anything, but I was just.
I get him some crack before I get him cigarettes.
That's crazy.
Mom,
Sending
that's
love
so
and prayers
disrespectful.
your way, Miss Rhea.
What happened?
what happened?
What's going on?
I guess we'll set off air. Unless she wants to stay on air, but
Oh, did she put it on? Anyway.
no.
Okay.
Well, then you gonna randomly.
Right.
I'm just saying.
No fruit for the class. Okay.
He's a red flag. Literally, he think everything is a red flag, but him.
Cal is definitely a red
He's the
flag.
red flag. Anytime a person go around red flag, it's you. It's really you.
No,
It's really you,
Cal.
Calvin. He's a red flag.
I'm gonna stick some red flags to my Detroit Pistons and my Detroit Tigers hat because there's a lot of people around here with red flags.
Think
So,
about him.
I
He is
get
the
it.
flag.
Okay. Well, we
And
ain't
it
gonna talk
definitely
about
ain't
flags.
green.
Well, let me tell you how much gas I put in my car. I put $5 in. And then
you make it here?
And no, so I asked him. This is the fucked up part. Excuse me. He asked, so can he pump my gas? He pumped my gas. And I gave him $3. So he was like, I thought you said you ain't had no money. I said, man, I just pulled off on him because how dare you try to check my pockets? Are you done, Brittany? Okay. Shane on the ones too, bringing us to you.
I'm just listening.
Shady,
Trying to get my fruit. Trying to get my vitamin C in this morning.
Right, it's nice. We always have breakfast on air. You already know it. Hey, Mika, thank you. Just seeing my notifications that y'all are on.
Don't
Yes,
have breakfast.
we are on. Go Morning Show. That's what's up, Mark. Calvin. That's why I don't particularly care for her.
The feeling is always neutral.
Please, everyone loves Brittany
The feeling is mutual.
except for
Calvin.
me. No, I love Brittany. Brittany is definitely a piece of work. Definitely a piece of work. Rhea, I'm okay, Shan. Love you. Currently situation, I'm in the hospital waiting on cardio tests, but good news, it's no stroke.
Well, good.
Yeah.
We are happy to hear that, Miss Rhea.
Definitely good to hear that. Whatever made you think it was a stroke, I'm glad that has eased your mind with the doctors telling you so. But all of us at podcasting need to get into some type of fitness, some health regimen. Brittany already got hers. She about to say, I already got mine.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yes, you was. Yes, you was. Your little ass. I hate little ass people. Anyway, so we about to get into.
Don't get mad at me because I'm disciplined.
You ain't disciplined. You just fortunate.
I work out every day.
Brittany.
Except for Fridays.
Brittany, you ain't gonna have no grandma arm no time soon. That's how I know. I know you don't know how to cook. Amen to no stroke. No stroke.
Whoa, you just said I don't know how to cook.
You know how to cook?
That's a lie because I definitely brought you food.
Yeah, you're right.
So why would you lie?
Because I couldn't taste it off of one tablespoon. Brittany, the only person that ever gave me a tablespoon of food to sample.
Yep, I told you it was a sample.
Chicken was good. I was like, she said it was a sample, Darren, but damn, a spoonful. That's all I'm saying. It was a spoon.
It was a sample.
It was and I gave some string beans. It was 3 string beans in that corner.
Lying.
No, it was good though.
He's such a liar. Huh?
Soul food.
It was just a sample. Because he didn't know I knew how to cook.
Yeah.
I don't go around telling people, oh yeah, I know how to cook.
Since you brought me into the conversation, you would cook what?
It was macaroni and cheese, right, Brett?
Yeah, I did mac and cheese.
String beans, and chicken.
Yeah.
Fried chicken?
No.
Baked?
I know. Here I come. Because
Yeah.
the topic of the day. The topic of the day.
I meant to help.
I mean, it wasn't even a tablespoon.
good.
It wasn't even a tablespoon. It was a teaspoon of string beans.
Liar, dog.
How was that cheese pull?
That's what it was. It wasn't mac and cheese. It was just cheese pull.
What cheese?
Don't encourage this foolishness. Don't come over here being Don't be disrespectful.
We have some guests in the building today, but before we get into that, we're about to go to. We got a video for the topic of the day.
Not a video, just the post.
Okay, well, let's see the post. We'll go off for the post. But
Mouse is not him.
no, because I'm gonna call you Lady Teaspoon. Detroit story time. Because what?
Shanny, why don't you read it? Because Mouse can't.
I can't see. I'm sorry.
Detroit story time, because what? So I went to a local black-owned bar down the street. Yeah, one of y'all favorites. Dude in there tries to talk to me, offers to buy me a drink. Cool, whatever. I let him know I'm unavailable, but he still's just vibing, keeping it cute. When he gets ready to leave, I see him whispering to the bartender, "Tell me why this 304 put the man's drink on my bill." She really thought I wasn't going to notice. Baby, I peep everything. I paid it because clearly bro was down bad and needed a blessing. But let's be real, both of them was weak. AF, this is exactly why I don't be outside. Detroit girls stay scamming and it's wild. Bartender plus random guy equals nasty work. So yeah, I won't be back. And when y'all see me posted in Whiteland, mind y'all business and don't be surprised. Y'all establishments really stay playing in people's face.
Well, Starters is a good spot. No, I wonder what spot he's talking about.
So the topic,
I was interested in knowing too, like, where was the spot at?
So yeah, she never really did.
She didn't tell us where it was at.
Say it.
Bar etiquette has the bar. That's a good play on word double entendre.
Has the bar lowered?
Maybe if they're midgets.
Because they did.
Too soon. Thank you. I'm sorry. I think bar etiquette has lowered a lot. The standards. Because
Very much so.
Nobody have on uniforms no more. You come in with your you come in with your t-shirt. Your kid got his name tag on your back of his shirt. You like, you know.
Man, I just hate that $12 drink ruined her whole nightlife experience forever.
Yeah, that's
like that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, people put too much concentration on the BS, and that was just probably a bad with your readers. Oh, the hell with you, Dorian? I almost said the wrong. We got guests today. No, that's sad. I want to know. She might be a petty ass person too.
Yeah, from the read, I guess, because she said both of them was down bad, and one of them was at work, and the other one was just like, yo. I mean, everybody who scam ain't down bad.
Very true. They just scamming.
Yeah, exactly. Usually they up more than most people.
Right. And plus, what I dig, this one I do not like. Even if you ask a chick, what's the purpose for her saying that she's unavailable?
Yeah, you just bought a drink.
Let him know that there's no expectation.
Well, it shouldn't be no expectations anyway.
But Shani's really big on that. Cause like she thinks if a guy's buying a drink, he automatically trying to holler. Some dudes just being nice, and they might find you attractive.
Okay.
Some dudes just really just find women attractive. Like, I just wanted to buy you a drink.
Yeah.
That's it. That don't mean they want anything from you.
Compliment without consequence.
Yeah, like that's.
I never heard of that, but I like.
But
that.
she thinks if a guy is buying you a drink, oh, he trying to get on. Like that's not necessarily true.
If I was really trying to, this show to kill him. If I was really trying to get on, I bought you a wing platter. You know what I mean? I mean that's the best way.
I feel like it's no different. It's no different than a dude giving you a compliment. Like if he say, "Oh, you look nice today," I don't think he necessarily trying to get on.
He can
What's
do
the
that.
difference?
Just don't purchase.
Oh, you out here scared. You out here feeling obligated.
Just don't purchase anything.
Don't purchase nothing?
No, the compliment is fine. I'll say thank you all day long. But
I feel like the drink is the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, and not everybody drinks, so.
And that is true.
Right, so that's where the platter.
So that's why the wing platter. Yeah, that's why the wing platter make more sense. That's like a direct hit.
Right.
Like,
Makes
I'm trying to get on.
Yeah, I mean
these 3 wings.
No,
wow.
No.
I mean, I don't know.
The sampler.
Oh yeah.
You trying to get on when you buy the chick the sampler.
Yeah, chicken wings, onion rings,
really?
Cheese sticks, and French fries.
I mean, I've had to pay for my food.
That's like a white
plate. With ranch dressing.
Some dudes just want to buy stuff.
I don't know. I don't think so.
You feel the same way?
Ain't nobody giving up nothing for free, baby. They got intentions.
So excuse me. So what does it mean when a woman buy you a drink?
She wants something too.
I don't.
I don't buy me a drink, so I don't know.
Okay,
I didn't before I was married, so I don't know.
See, what I'm saying is, men don't care. We ain't trying to. If we thought drinks would just get us what we y'all think we want, we'll be walking around with fifths in our pocket.
I was about to say, I just go to the corner store and stay at the store and be like, let me buy that for you.
Well, maybe they're walking around with Jose Cuervo. You never know.
I'll buy that for you.
Yeah. Well, Jose Cuervo.
I don't know. I've had had dudes buy me drinks and nothing. Like they weren't trying to get on or nothing.
But
They
yeah.
just said, "I thought you was attractive." Thank you.
You didn't have people buy you bedroom sets and thought you was attractive.
Well, first of all, somebody still owes me a drink. Miles. Can't even get a drink of water.
I'm in this shit today. Okay.
You end it every day. It's the end.
First of all,
It's not gonna end until I get my drink.
Darren, they caught me when I was tipsy.
No.
They walked in the mic party looking all fly like they what was them girls' name? The Flossy Posse.
The Flossy Posse.
I can't stand Bob.
And I was like, Brittany, want a drink? She's like, yeah.
No, you said, Brittany, what you drinking?
That's what I said.
And never came back.
Never got a drink.
First of all, we probably never even bumped back into each
I'm
other.
just lying. You was in our face all night. We were trying to get away from you.
You was a damn lie. What, hold on. Calvin said,
Is being attractive the only incentive to send you a drink?
Well, listen, that's what he said when he sent it.
Well, some people are just caring people though. They want everybody. You know, you ever met a person that want everybody to have fun?
Yes, I know some people like that.
Drinking
Shout out to
already, I'm
GP
having fun.
But I know some people that will buy shots.
Yeah, because
they just want to have fun and they want you to have fun. You over there looking all down and sad. I know people that will buy shots just to buy shots.
Brittany, Shani full of trash.
She really is.
We went to start and Shani like, hey!
I knew them.
I don't pay Shane no attention.
That's the difference. I knew them.
This sounds like trauma. No, I'm about to say, yeah, sometime. Okay, I get that. I get that. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm at an age where I'm serious about these words. You know what I mean? We got to dig deep. Yes.
Now, you didn't say nothing about Shane and her crackers.
Shani, one thing.
She didn't say nothing about Shane and her
I'm
crackers.
gonna tell you one thing.
She got a whole bag over there.
One thing I learned in the past 2 weeks.
Snitch.
Cause everybody want to talk about me and my fruit.
One thing I learned in the past 2 weeks. A lot of Scorpios, we are selfish in a lot of ways. I know you're not a Scorpio. You ain't selfish. I was just joking about you. And you. And you,
in the Scorpio category.
You are in a different way. Trust me, we are selfish in different ways. I have witnessed it.
Bothering you.
Oh, my shoulder gone. Like
I know.
Like it's
painful. I feel like you over there posing.
Right.
But I know it's your shoulder. I know it's.
This is the worst pain that I've ever had.
Did you
in
take
my
anything
entire
for it?
life.
Because I feel really bad.
I got 2 shots, a steroid shot and a painkiller shot. And then I've been taking painkillers and I've been taking muscle relaxers.
What happened?
You ain't I went muscle relaxers.
No, I mean because he keeps doing that, and it's like he's posing, and I know he's not.
Yeah.
But it's making me uncomfortable.
So what happened was I was going to my baby daycare, and they have a long walk to the door, and it was snowing. So you know, you women could get out the car and they pushing strollers and stuff like that, and I was slipping going up there. So I said, okay, well, let me go ahead and shovel the walkway for everybody. Man, I went to shovel that walkway, not realizing that they still make old school like steel shovels. Lifted it up. Exactly. Wow. Lifted it up and didn't realize it, and I was like, didn't notice it. You know, I'm getting old, so I do like activities, and you gotta like replay your life to see where that injured happened. Yeah, for sure. The injury happened, but that's what happened. So now I'm toasted.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I feel bad. I mean, I know you're not posing.
No,
but you just seem like you're so
like trying to find the right something.
The seat, okay.
Oh, I got Black No Crack behind me. That's nice.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to Brittany Chanel and Black No Crack.
Yeah.
Erica Sean. Okay. Anyways, y'all, we got Darren Brown in the building, and he brought. What's going on? Welcome, Darren Brown. He's here. I haven't seen you.
Sorry if I keep jumping in and out of the frame. He's going back and
forth. Yeah, I'm trying to get them together over here. I feel bad. I'm sorry. I don't have anything for you. But yes, you brought some friends along because you got some things going on. It's a lot of stuff that you have going on. Actually, you got like movie after movie after movie after movie, right?
Yeah, just trying to.
And you said you partnered with who'd you partner with again?
Oh, the city of Detroit.
Okay, wait. Can you talk about some of that? Tell us what's going on. What you got going on?
Yeah, for sure. So we can start with that. I'm gonna just get this out the way tomorrow. We're doing a Frames and Fabrics is what the event is called. We got Krishan P. She'll be teaching everybody how to do wardrobe for films, and what I'm doing is a workshop from becoming a content creator to becoming a filmmaker. So just kind of like steps and tips and, kind of like a proper path on how to make that transition from content creation to filmmaking. That's going on tomorrow at the Hellman Rec Center. Hellman Rec Center is on East Side.
On the East Side? Okay, shout out to the East Side. What time would that be?
So that right there starts from, I believe everything is from 3 to 8.
3 to 8.
So it's like food, refreshments, ice skating.
So do people have to register?
No,
like how
don't have
they
to.
can just come?
Totally free.
It's free.
Totally free.
Wow. Okay,
totally
y'all
free.
heard
Come
that.
on down. Presented by Film Detroit, City Detroit. And I'll be there. Angel will be there.
Okay.
Everybody will be there. It looks like it's going to be a big turnout, big event. The last one that they did, which was at the Northwest Activity Center, was a huge event.
Okay.
And they're really putting their best foot forward to initiate a lot of things and bringing the film community together. Along with Detroit Filmmaker Awards, which we have partnered in to actually do Detroit Filmmaker Awards this year.
Okay.
So
yeah, I was there last year. It definitely was dope. We had a really good time there. It's definitely something that people that's in the industry should come out and check and do like that. So basically, if anybody's in the interested in being a content creator, get into film, any filmmaker, learn about wardrobe because that's very important in film. Go down tomorrow. You said from 3 to 8.
Yep, 3 to 8.
It's free. Like you don't
totally
have to.
free.
It's
you just
free.
Gotta,
you gotta pay for nothing.
You gotta walk in,
meet some people.
Yep, and listen to network.
Yeah, so that's dope. Shout out to that. And then now, you want to talk about. You said you got a film dropping on Tuesday?
No, February 30th. February 30th, yeah.
February 30th is Tuesday. Yes, we are already in February, right?
Yeah, we are already. Yep.
Praise God. January, when I tell you January is the longest month ever. I don't know why it's so long, but I guess it's 31 days. But okay, yeah, tell us about that. So we can look out for that because you're just dropping on Tuesday, February 3rd. What movie is this?
Sure. So the next movie is Who Hurt Me, starring Ebony Tate, Sierra, Angelia, Deuce.
Deuce.
Yeah, Deuce is in it as well.
Deucey.
Will Bennett, Tanja Brown. Who else is in it? Make sure I don't miss anybody. Yeah, that's it. That's all the people from here that's in it.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, and it's a psychological thriller about a woman who wakes up out of a coma and she's trying to find the truth about the rest of her life, but she doesn't know if her best friend is lying to her throughout the film or telling her the truth about her past.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So is she dealing with a bit of amnesia?
Yeah, she definitely has amnesia.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
So she wakes up. Yeah, I'm sorry. She wakes up out of a coma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, that's really good.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Let's drop it right before.
And it's a little bit, it's a little thriller, a little suspense, a little bit of everything.
Which I just found out that's really your genre.
Yeah,
whether you like to
we just
admit
talked
that
about
or not.
it. Yeah.
Whether you want to admit it or not, that is exactly
my genre.
But it's cool though. I like it. Like I said earlier, I think that's dope. That you can do something like that.
I like those stories. Well, and I tend to gravitate to those stories because they require writing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you really have to dig deep
about it.
and do character work and things like that.
Exactly.
Even for you as a writer, you have to do that for each character.
Yep. So I'm just honing in on those writing skills because it's such a new genre, I think. And even past this one, I got 2 more that's kind of in a similar vein. So for me, it's me testing my writing skills and really creating like that lane for myself. You know what I mean? So that goes without, a little research, a little character. So because I just never, really been in those relationship kind of traumatic kind of situations. So that's not kind of what I write. So
okay.
what I mean?
I got you. That makes sense.
Yeah. So, I leave that up for the people who kind of can take that for real life and do it better than me. You know what I mean? I can never write that.
But to be honest, that would make it so much better for you because then that will go into the creative portion of you. And, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's so much.
That would be the creative part because then that's something that you can create. So that would make it even better because now you're going into your imagination.
With what you had to do to Roots is a drama. It's full of drama. It's a life story. With what he had to come in and do to Roots, if he did tell those type of stories, it would go up. Like, when I say what he did was my script, the flip he did with my script, and the fact that I watch all his movies and I see he's never told a story like my story. My story is female-driven. It's a true story. It's full of drama, full of messy stuff going on. It's marriage. It's divorce. And I hand my script over to him, and I wasn't a writer. But when I say I could tell that I hand my script over to a writer, I could feel my story while I was reading it more than when I actually wrote the story for myself. So if he did go into that era, he would be great.
See?
Yeah, well, and that's really part of the reason. Like, it's not that I want to shy away from that particular kind of writing. It's just that when it comes out and it's real, like, I don't think any real story or autobiography that people watch have been like, they don't really judge those type of films. Like, was it good or bad?
They
It's just kind of like, that's what she's been through. Thank you for showing me. Thank you for giving me a lens, a lens to see it.
They're conversation starters,
That's
too.
exactly what they are, because I believe everybody who told their story, nobody really judges that. Now, if it's a made up one, drama, then it's like, oh, that was done. Why she do that? Why she do that? And this, that, and the other. But when it's real, it's kind of like, damn, she did that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I guess I was more so thinking on the creative part. And plus you like doing psychological thrillers. Yeah. You got to be a little creative to be
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, so you brought some friends along. Do you want to go ahead and introduce?
Yes, this is Angel.
Angel.
Yeah, known as Angel I Survived on Facebook, and she does a lot of marketing for Detroit Films, man. She's pretty much like, you want to get your film marketed and get that out to the masses, she's the person to really talk to, for real.
Okay.
Yep. She hails from, well, right now, where you at?
I reach about 40 to 50 million people per month. I maintain about 8 pages.
Okay. Wow.
I maintain a group as well, and I've been pushing Detroit Films for about 2 years. Which is what inspired me to start my healing journey and tell my story and go into film. I have a numerous of people that I admire here that inspired me to start this journey.
Okay. And then the film
is called Roots. Okay. It's an Angel I Survived story, and it's going to explain to you why you're looking at me right now with no teeth. Let's go there. I am a domestic violence survivor. I'm a cancer survivor. I was cut 5 inches across my neck to save my life. I'm an autism mom. But despite all of that, I've made some decisions from the decisions that I've seen, and God saved my life. I am no longer addicted to any drugs. I'm no longer drowning myself in alcohol. I no longer not want to be here anymore. I found healing in telling my story. Roots goes to the roots. It goes to the roots. It shows you what this pretty brown girl seen before she even knew her name, before she even knew what her purpose was in life. She was sucked up to what she seen around her. She got married at 19 years old. She ended up having 5 kids in that marriage. She stayed 12 years. She lost all of her hair. I had dreadlocks to my shoulders. I lose my hair in this movie. I lose my teeth in this movie. And my abuser is no longer living. My daughter found him hanging to suicide. We are going to make a difference in the world with our stories. It's nothing about us. It's all about the people who are what we were. We are in counseling. She just graduated from high school. I am a high school dropout. My ex-husband was a high school dropout. She's in college for criminal justice. And I want people to know our stories and know that if we can after trauma, you can after trauma. Don't soak in your trauma. There is a place for people who've been through trauma. For me, I think it's my mom told me, mental health wasn't important. So I think my push is to let people know that it's okay to dig in your mental health. Save your life. Save yourself. Because if you don't, what? You're going to consume alcohol? This is coming from a woman who took X pills for over 10 years, every day. And that is a strong drug for a woman, every day. But God, I named myself Faith in this movie because if it wasn't for my faith, I wouldn't be here. Faith gains, because faith gains strength to go on.
Absolutely.
My abuser was sent to us in a sandwich bag with a plastic spoon, cremated. And he dropped in front of my daughter, covered in flies, foaming at the mouth. if I'm doing this for nobody, I'm doing this for these children so they can know that you don't have to hide in your trauma. If you let it out, that's where I found my healing in. I come from a place where you're supposed to be quiet. If you go through something, you're too soft. So I had to always defend who I was versus being who I am. And now I'm able to be who I am. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. I live in Rodeo, California. Okay. And God is good. Like, like he brought me a long way. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I want to say this for anybody out there listening. If you think that you can't, listen to this. I got in my car with under $500 to move to California. Nothing but a prayer and a plan. Nothing but a prayer and a plan. And that means you pray, you plan, you work, God works for you. I never thought I would be here. Like, it's an honor to be sitting in front of you all. I never thought I would be where I am, telling my story and actually healing people. I've already had people reach out to me and they're like, you're the reason I'm healing. You're the reason I'm starting to love myself again. Because I went times where I didn't want people to see me without no teeth. I didn't want people to see me without no hair. Usually at home, I walk around without my hair, without my teeth, because I love me. And it was a time I didn't. So if you don't understand how I'm loving me right now, it's not for you. But I promise you, the love that I got for me is for somebody out there who lacked that from something that they went through. I sat beside a man yesterday. He looks nothing like me. He was a white man, bald, 64 years old. And you know what he was suffering from? Trauma. He had went to apologize to his children because the same thing that his parents did to him, he did to his children. I had to do that. It wasn't a coincidence that this man sat beside me on this plane. Now he's intrigued. He's into the story. That was a sign from God to say, Angel, it may not look like your story needs to be told, but let me show you somebody that don't look like you, that ain't been exactly through what you've been through, but they have some trauma too. And they too is apologizing for their kids. They too is going through their healing. And that's what I want to do with Roots. I want Roots to dig down into that family trauma that has you not speaking the way that you should today. Forgive yourself. I had to forgive me. I was trying to forgive everybody else when the person I needed to forgive was in the mirror. Was in the mirror. And the starter is, just because you're 14, 15, and 16 don't mean you need to date. That is where mine started from. 14, 15, 16 don't mean you love yourself. So if you don't love yourself, how do you know that the person that you want to love you is loving you correctly?
That's true. Yeah. That's
very true.
I just want to say thank you for sharing your story. Absolutely. And I think that is the beauty of storytelling in films, because it connects people, which is why I've always wanted to be in this business, because you're right. Like, you might not look like me, but that don't mean you're not going through the same thing I'm going through. So that's why I love film, because it does that. It brings people together.
He found me at the carousel. We was sitting beside each other. I got up long before him because he had bags up here. Y'all, he found me at the carousel. He come with his phone, and he shows me an Angel I Survived story saved in his phone. I was like, what, you got Facebook? He said, no, I saved it in my phone. I'm going to Google it. You said it's going to come out. I'm going to be Googling it. I was like, wow, you know. But God, that let me know, hey, God makes no mistakes. He's going to continue to show you that you're going in the right direction. And I am going to heal people. The job is to save as many as God people as I can.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, like I want to save children, teenagers. I want in the future, I want to go to schools. I want to talk to teens. I want to let them know that, like, if you're lacking any kind of self-love inside, it is okay to tell somebody. Don't let nobody tell you because you need to go see the counselor. Is something wrong with that? That's where we need to start at. Is inside of these kids going into the school. They can go in there and talk to these counselors. Maybe if I did that, then I would have loved the girl that I saw in the mirror.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's dope.
That is. So is that why you got connected to this?
Oh, for sure. So let me tell you.
Connected to this, because I'm trying to see how did the connection.
It was kind of divine intervention, to be honest. Okay. Like, you know, I'm on Facebook and I do a lot of scrolling for the most part.
Don't we all?
Did you say trolling?
He said.
Good one, Mouse. But,
don't get him nothing.
Don't give him no thing. Don't get it. No. Okay.
Over here. Don't pay him
so no, and what happened was, you know, I seen that she posted a couple of my films a couple of times, and of course, it was like, oh, that was nice. You didn't, you know, you don't have to do anything, right?
For sure.
So for me, when she posted, hey, y'all, I'm trying to do a film. You know, I'm here. A lot of stuff kind of comes easy for me when you come here, do a film, you visit or whatever, and I point you in the right, at least point you in the right direction. You know what I mean?
You definitely know.
So, you know, I was like, yeah, I can do some things like help you out with your locations and stuff like that. So she was like, oh, okay, cool, that's cool. So I said, yeah, let me just send me a script so I know what locations it is. You know, just to kind of point you in the right direction. Then I started to read script and I was like, yo, wait a minute. This is this is something that's like
deeper.
Yeah, real deep and so personal. And I love that about it. And it was just so unapologetic. You know what I mean? And I want to commend her for being brave enough to tell those stories.
Exactly.
Which brings me to a story that was told that really kind of, and this is the flowers that I'm giving this young lady, that really kind of opened up the door for people to tell their real life stories. And that's Lisa Brown. When she came out with her movie, you know, He Played Me. It was a powerful story that she told, and it was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? And it wasn't just, you know, like the drama or the made up drama that a lot of people write here or whatever the case may be. It was real
it was
trauma,
a real story.
and it was something that you can actually, and we was talking about it earlier, it's like when you see autobiography, people don't judge autobiographies like they judge narratives. They look at it and they say, wow, that happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that being said, she said, I talked to her, I read the story, and I said, hey, let me help you out just a little bit more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she said, well, if you help me out, then let me help you out. So we built a relationship, you know what I mean? And with that relationship, we make sure that we hold each other accountable for that relationship, and we move forward, and we want to see each other win.
For sure.
And that was just the whole thing of just, you know, bonding, making a friend in the industry, actually looking out for one another. So that's what this is. This is something that I see her passion, her drive, despite everything that happened, and say, hey, you know, you're a good person to know. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Let's get going, because this is not going to be your first, and if it's up to me, it's not going to be your last, you know? So.
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm so grateful, y'all. I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm super duper grateful. It's God's intervention. And like I told him, like, when I say, if you got me, I got you. If you got me, I got you. His movies has done over 1 million views a piece on my platforms. So he know I got him.
That's
what's up.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, it was good. And the fact that, you know what I'm saying, like Angel, she been out here with her script for a couple years, and you know, it's hard to really break and get people to understand. Hey, this is mine. This is what I'm going. Because we are busy trying to make it. To be honest,
absolutely.
Yeah,
me,
we really are.
And me, I really had to slow down with the passing of my mother and my grandmother last year. You know what I'm saying? And I just slowed down. And what I wanted to look for just the real and things. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
really be a kind person, really let people understand that, yo, I want to do more, not just make films, but I want to make connections. You know what I mean?
That's the
kids.
beauty.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got generations.
That's the beauty of film, right? That's why,
right,
if you think about it, that's why we wanted to be in it, because we grew up watching stuff that was it was tugging at our heart, and you see them stories, and so that I'm happy that you found that, or you got back to that, because I feel like it's been a little lost.
Yeah. Oh, and it has, and I would say the 3 years that I haven't really been a lot. The only connection that I had with the film industry these last 3 years is the Detroit Filmmaker Awards. Really, you know what I'm saying, and maybe a film that I did a year because I was taking care of my grandmother and my mother,
and that makes
at
sense.
the same time, right?
Yeah,
so now that you know what I'm saying, unfortunately, they're not with me anymore. Now I'm just taking a deeper dive into getting to know film outside of just, you know, how much money is made with it, and I'm using it as a tool to really grow.
That's all I was about to say. I think.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, because money, honestly,
it's gonna come.
Money will come.
You do good, it's gonna come.
If you make a solid film, that is going to connect,
it gives
people,
you more than money.
You gonna get way more than money, and that's why I always talk about with Black Panther. That's why. That's why it did what it did because
it was a connection.
It was a connect. It connected everybody.
It
all different ages. Like there's nobody
all different genres. Everybody could relate.
Yeah.
And that's why the money came. I'm sure he didn't think that movie was going to do $2 billion.
Yeah.
No,
but who it touched and how it made everybody feel.
And if you
those
realize,
are the movies you remember.
And if you realize, all his movies connect.
Yes.
Yeah. All his movies. Like
So,
he made that connection that one time, and we've stayed connected to him
Ever since.
That's
why he's only done 5 films.
That's what. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And he's not even 40.
He didn't have to do 10 films a year.
Yeah.
20 films a year.
But for me, like, you shouldn't though, right? Because now you're oversaturated and now you're spreading yourself thin. And how can you connect when you start doing that?
As a marketer, I see that a lot, and I think putting out 10 movies a year is horrible. If you're doing it,
the marketer said it.
I would tell you. I don't recommend it because I don't watch the movies from just a regular person's eye. I watch it from a marketer's eye, and some of this stuff is hard for me to bring eyes to because of what I'm being given. So I'd rather quality over quantity any day for me.
She my friend. She my new friend.
I'm telling y'all need to really know. We're talking about a woman that is rooted in marketing and studying these films for us, and these are the people that we're making these films in hopes that they pick them up and share them and make them go viral. And
y'all heard from a marketer, guys. She's in marketing.
People don't understand going viral ain't always cute because
it's not.
Because COVID went viral.
Yeah,
this is true.
COVID went viral.
Definitely.
So what I was saying for Darren, congratulations. I'll be very honest with you. I know you for a long time.
Yeah.
And
I've known you for a short time.
Yeah. We know each other for a minute.
I'm just messing with you.
So what I was saying though is that I'm glad you glad you're getting back on your road.
Yes.
And
yes.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Call it the road to redemption or whatever. But I would say this: I think a lot of people who do films do them out of anger, and I'm gonna show you type of shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah. Right.
No, I'm just gonna show. No, I'm gonna do this, and just doing this and doing that just get you trash at the end of the day, because that's what you do. You picking up this and you picking up that and you throwing it in the trash.
Yeah.
And I'd be trying to explain to people.
It's opportunity. Like you need to tell me you take $20,000 and you squander it on a key that opens up many doors by rushing it in 7 days. And you know what I mean? When you can really take your time to do it, really set up things properly, and then when that film is done, use that film as a key to get you in doors that you've never seen before, instead of using it as a key just to throw it on Tubi, because you're throwing that movie away in some cases. You know what I mean? Everything.
I'm happy that Darren is saying it too. I just want y'all to know Darren Brown is saying it, not Brittany Chanel. I have to be careful because I gotta work.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I'm an actress. I gotta work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you're right about that too, Brittany. Like, a lot of y'all can't speak up because you gotta work, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So Darren is saying that. Darren, thank you for speaking on my behalf. I stand by what Darren said.
Me and Darren has talked many times.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I gotta work.
We talked many times, and I think the fact that the movie industry is not really focusing on the business, they just focusing on the film part.
Mm-hmm.
The film part is like how what the music business is. It's only like 10% of.
Listen,
and you know what? It makes a heavy lift for everybody else too. If you know what I mean. Yeah. When you put out a film and you when you put out a film and your hopes to make money is, I hope Angel gets it and puts it out there. Like, that's too much for a marketer. You know what I mean? Like, for me, and I posted this the other day, every film that I've done, with the exception of a few that wasn't submitted to film festival, has won a film festival.
Okay.
Or has been in a film festival for, public consumption. And I'm proud of that. You know what I mean?
You should be.
And that's because I want to take my time to make sure that it works properly.
I'm pretty sure you got the same amount of phone calls as I got on you before. Like, what's wrong with Dan?
Oh.
People go through shit.
Yeah.
And when you were taking care of your mother and grandmother, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have time to tell nobody what the hell you going through.
Right. Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
And it's nobody's business. And I'm saying this for everybody. Brittany is probably one of the only people I know who really keep her personal life personal. and what I'm saying, but I'm saying it to to the people who letting everybody know how many movies they done. To me, when a person I did 30 movies, I'd be looking at them like that ain't cute.
Yeah. Somebody the other day told me that it was a person that did way more stuff in a year than I've done in my whole career.
But
where are they?
I don't know. It was just a funny revelation.
But ask them who they answer to. When that's why I'd be happy and I'd be proud of myself when I can honestly say I don't have to answer to no one.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That's under nobody rules and nobody guidelines.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd rather have $500 than $500,000 if I got to answer to somebody every time I make a movie.
Yeah.
That's just me personally.
Well, and like you said, that's just because there's a lot of people who would rather have, who would also settle for the $500 and have somebody tell them what to do.
Still,
you know what I'm saying?
You talking about when they make movies?
Yeah.
Brittany Chanel has not said anything. I have to work.
But at the same time, you have to work under these pretenses.
Duress. You don't have to work. And that's the thing. I mean,
I still work.
Yeah.
And I say what needs to be said, but I'm still working. And I'm grateful to God for that.
We can still talk about, because what happened is, I was doing films at a time where it wasn't like
popular.
Well, it wasn't popular at all.
No.
And the fact that it wasn't any type of blueprint for it. You know what I mean? So, for us to take 3 weeks to do a film was okay. Yeah. Because it wasn't a person saying, well, I did my film in 7 days. If you can do your film in 7 days, great. But at the same time,
you know how much stress
you can do your film in 7
actress?
days, take 7 days off and do a film in another 7 with the same crew or people, like they can't even reacclimate themselves from the previous.
I tell people,
you know what I'm saying? Like decompress. I mean, we still live in a city where we still have families. We still got to go to work. And when you come exhausted from the last film, because I tell you, when I make a film, whether it be 7 or 14 days, I'm done for a couple of months.
You should be.
I'm done for a couple of months.
You are a completely different person when you're filming.
Their whole hairstyle changed.
Every time.
You be like, what's that?
What is it now? Braid? Look,
and he got
it's a twist out.
Twist now. His braid's not.
He might be the stunt double for Mystical. But listen, we about to
this is true. Shut up, Miles. Not today. Shut up. You already know.
So the whole truth is, I just think that I think what's lacking here in the industry to me is always the respect for one another. And also, the actors get paid less than the goddamn people who cater the food, and that, I don't find it cute.
Speaking as an actress, that is true.
I mean, when somebody told me that the caterer got paid $5,800, the main actor got paid $900. I said, that don't even sound right.
Oh, no is a very powerful word.
That don't even sound right. I wouldn't.
I'm just like,
well, and one of the things I can say, this is what I will say. Actors and actresses negotiate their price because of the value of who they work with as well.
That is true.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's not always just because we want to pay somebody.
No,
I get what you're saying.
I got you.
But I understand that actors and actresses also know that, hey, this is a film that I can really use for the future.
Yeah.
This is a film that
Stepping
I'm
stone.
proud to be a part of.
That's
and
true.
hey, if you're going to look at something, look at this. You know what I mean? Because we all need that. I need that.
Yeah.
So when I have certain people, and they're like, hey, man, can we do this? If I can't accommodate you in this way, I can certainly accommodate you in this way.
Yeah, but if not, still, like I tell people, and I think me and you talked before, I don't know how you feel about it now, but there's nothing wrong with going with points. I ain't just talking about actors, I'm talking about with a team.
Oh no, I've always felt that way. That's why. Cool. That's why my team is always with me, because of the points.
Gotcha.
Because
well, what they call
points? Yeah, for sure. And on top of that, I mean, I've done films with a couple of artists actors that also have points.
There you go.
Because I'm building relationships.
I think you overheard me one day say what I said, and then next thing you know, I looked online and you was doing it, and I really appreciate it.
I'm pretty sure you talk so damn much. Ain't no telling.
No, when I said if people really think about it, if they make $200,000 on a movie, at least start giving actors and locking them in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's what they used to do in Hollywood.
Yeah, but I mean, working with people we had this talk. We had this talk earlier. Me and Andrew was talking about that. Like, if I ask you to audition, or I need you to audition, it's not because I don't think you can do the role.
There you go.
It's because I don't want the role that you've done before. We're writing characters. We're not writing people.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So if I'm like, hey, I understand you're a great actor, you're a popular actor, but I still care more about my film than your popularity.
Yes, that is very important. Me, for instance,
said that.
Yeah, me, for instance, I don't care if I've seen you in 10 movies on Tubi. I want to know what you can do in Roots, baby.
I mean, that's why. That's why I used to tell Melissa, like, Miles, but the last thing he was in was horrible. I said, but he wasn't directed by you.
You get what I'm saying? Do you understand that?
He wasn't directed by you.
So I like to meet the people in person, and I like to give them something because I want to see something completely different. You know what I mean? So it's just about, hey, read this and let me know where you land on it. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to read this just because I want to put you through the same thing that I'm putting everybody else through.
That's why Barry Brewer told me was like, I told him what I thought was a good idea. Like, I auditioned for many people, and he was like, no, Miles, because what you're going for and what somebody wants you to audition for is not the role that you have been picked for, that they called you on. Like, if you're playing John, they don't want to see you as John. They might just want to see how you act on different parts. The point of audition is to get your ass there.
And what type of movie is this? Is this a comedy? Is this a thriller? It's time in every different kind of movie. So, you might have somebody, you might say, hey, man, I got this film, this comedy film, and I want Denzel to be in it. Like, is Denzel a comedy actor? Is it going to be received properly? He's one of the greatest actors, but is this a role that's fit for him? We need Denzel to read for this.
Right.
You know, and if Denzel don't want to read for it because of whatever reason, hey, I'm not a comedy actor, my timing is not good, then that's cool. But just to have Denzel in the movie because he's Denzel because you feel like it's going to make money is not doing the project any justice.
Very true.
That's true. Yeah. And you see a lot of that. You see a lot of that. The character don't fit the role, but it's because of the name or the followers that the people have, and you place it there. Person,
playing somebody in high school because you're popular. That's great. That blows my mind.
Wait a minute.
45 playing
high school because you're a popular actor. That's crazy.
But hold on, this is funny though. I'm just gonna throw it out there. This is the reason why I love. Don't quote me, please.
We about to.
It's recorded.
How can we not? How can we not? It's on film.
This is why I like white folks.
I love
them. So, I'm gonna be honest because they pay.
Let him finish. Hurry up. He can't this is a soundbite somebody can take and really use against him. Go ahead. Hurry up.
This is why I like white folks because when they come out with some shit like Brothers, they would make that a whole movie and make it like they're in high school for real. And they, you know what I mean?
Well, that's funny. That's the cheeky part of it. Like they keep the same characters. They keep the same characters in high school and go throughout. But that's funny.
But when we do some shit,
because we can't take it serious. I'm serious. We can't take it serious. We can't.
But it's not. But the fact of the matter is, it's usually not in a comedy. It's really in a drama. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we need a serious tone happening.
We always doing something with drama. Because wasn't they in Wasn't they in high school or was that college?
They was in high school.
They was in high school.
No,
they were in college. He was the professor. Remember?
And How High, the first one.
How High? Yeah.
The first one. I don't know why I thought they was in high school.
Yeah, he was in college.
But I get what you're saying.
But that's the only. I like when white folks make stupid.
Stop saying that, man. How many times you gonna say it? Okay, we know you like white folks in movies.
But Scream had the Wayans brothers sister, and they was going to high school. Remember?
Oh yeah.
You said
Scream had the Wayans brothers sister, and they was going to high school.
But Scream was a goofy, Scream comedy.
But it was comedy.
So it counted.
It was comedy.
You talking about scary?
Yeah.
Because when you said Scream, I'm like, wait, you talking about scary? I got you. But it was comedy. Like they do comedy.
She like
so
they silly. White folks
silly. I'll be honest. I love
and it made sense for her to be black right there doing it because it was. Yeah. But it was. Yeah.
Shout out to the Wayans that paved their own way.
I love them.
Yes.
I love them.
I've been wanting to work with them all my life.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on with Kenan. But
Kenan Thompson? I mean Kenan Thompson. You talking about Kenan Wayans?
What you mean? What's going on with him? He just the brain behind the operation.
I know, but
he's older.
He's older. He haven't been being seen in the past.
He probably won't.
He probably don't. But I tell you what,
Eddie Murphy just started coming back out to the world.
Well, he never really was open to the world.
That's what I'm saying. Eddie Murphy don't even be out in the world.
But that's another thing. Eddie Murphy and Denzel has made people think that you don't have to audition either if you're good.
Yeah.
But not.
I don't think Eddie Murphy made people think that.
You got to understand. In his prime?
Wait a minute.
No, he auditioned once.
Ever.
But that man, first of all, they are the exception to the rule. They're not even in the same category. They're
fuck it, they are the rule.
No, Eddie Murphy is truly a genius.
I mean, Will Smith probably doesn't do anything.
No, he still auditions.
Does he?
Yeah.
I say Will Smith auditions because he still. I feel like Will Smith still got something to prove all the time. He's one of those guys that always feels like he got something to prove all the time.
He said it though. He said when the whole Ali thing, they didn't even want to go through with it because.
So I think he just humbled himself to a corner in a way. You know what I'm saying?
But being black in Hollywood, you got to prove yourself artist.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter because we're black. We already understand Hollywood.
Everybody not Tyler Perry with the wig selection. But listen,
no.
But
he still auditions people.
Oh yeah.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's not one person. I mean. So I was looking at this clip with Quentin Tarantino, and one thing that I know moving forward,
I do like.
Yeah, one thing that I know moving forward, for me is these films are journeys for me.
There you go.
And I don't always want to invite people into these journeys.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody can't come.
Especially now. So for me, people say, I think it's always a little stigma, or people feel a certain way when it's like he wants to be in control of that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but if you flying a fucking airplane and you the only motherfucker sober, you need to
this is what I'm saying though. So for me, I like to be a part of every facet of film. You know what I'm saying? That's why maybe sometimes collaborations for me not is always the best thing because other people want to say so on certain things. So that's why I just kind of do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And keep it in the pocket because he was saying, hey man, I don't want to make a movie and then somebody else come and score and try to make my audience feel a way that I didn't want them to feel.
Yeah. Got you.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what he said. And he said, I'm pretty much selfish with my art. Because I want I want it to be exactly how I want it to be.
Right.
Music is is a huge component of film. So for me,
say that again.
Music is a huge component for film.
Thank you.
So
nobody seems to understand.
So for me in my films, I have somebody who composes Gans Grooves. He composes all my music for all my films. We sit down, he plays piano, he does everything that I need for my films. We set the tone and everything. I don't use canned music for any of my films.
Gotcha.
So everything is original, which for me gives the overall feel that people say, oh man, this is something that makes me feel different. I've never heard this. I didn't hear this canned music in that film, in this film. He has original music. So, shout out to Gans for always bringing heat for the trailers and films.
Gans I know.
It's only Gans Grooves, right?
No, another Gans, Cardi Boys.
No, not Gans, Cardi Boys. Gans is other.
Carly on there.
Hey man.
Say man.
Hey, it's real refreshing to hear that brother and that sister speak on over the popularity of it all. And just about the art of it, that's just something that we not seeing these days as much. Right. So I just wanted to say I appreciate that.
Oh man, we appreciate you calling.
That's what's up, Cal. Thank you for calling. And I would like to say another thing.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, same here. Get off the damn phone, Cal.
Please. No, but we really have been talking about what he's saying for the longest. I mean, I tread lightly.
Yeah, I know you tread lightly, and I just be floating on it. I be floating on the water because I don't be giving a fuck because nobody gonna hire me anyway.
Yeah, right.
I still work though.
Yeah. Hold on, but you have been working without. Listen, one thing I learned about people gonna love music no matter what too.
Absolutely.
Right? So when people say, "Man, you stopped making music," no, I never stopped. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was going through some things like Darren was going through some things. I ain't gonna say mine was more harsher, but I never fell into depression like that since the death of my mother. Mm-hmm. So when people say, "Man, you coming back?" I'm like, I never left, but I got old shit that's better than your new shit in the sense.
Right.
I did shit 20 years ago that's better than some shit most people did yesterday.
Yep.
So I don't be worried about that. I just know when my heart and when God say move, that's when I'm gonna move.
There you go.
Amen.
That's important. And that's important.
I'll swim for Brittany Chanel.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to get your feet under yourself.
Most
you know
definitely.
what I mean?
Most definitely.
You know, everything don't require a head first kind of thought process.
That is very true.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta get your feet under you so you can go ahead and walk in there, chest out. You know, sometimes you gotta lead with your chest.
I tell people
If you have it.
Right.
If you have it.
I tell people all the time. Darren is a better dressed than me in dress clothes, but we look same when we wear our hoodies. But
that's not true.
Okay, well,
definitely
no,
not
but going
true.
back to what we were talking about with music.
True.
No, you're right.
All right, this is a Lion morning show.
Only what I was on is lying. No. But I agree with you, yes, and I say that a lot of people be missing film in it because people. It's like, what emotion are you trying to get out? Right? And a lot of people don't even know what what a DP does, and they don't know what a director does.
Definitely don't know what a DP does.
And it's like you're supposed to move something forward. Everybody's working together in film, even in wardrobe. Some people don't even understand wardrobe. Like, your character's dressed that way for what? Why is the character wearing that particular color?
You know what?
Why is the character wearing? You know what I mean? Like, that's how deep
the psychology
it gets when
of
it comes to film. It's all psychology,
Why
which
you
is
gonna-
what people don't understand.
Why you gonna wear gray in a great living room? You don't make sense.
We talking about what colors and things.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the DP's job to do all that. But I'm just saying, like, people don't understand that it's so deep with film, and that's why some films you're not interested. It's like, this is the same thing. I see the same people. You know
what's going on? People think you got to organize the film, and what happens is people organize the magic out the film.
Yeah.
Which is what people organize the magic out of film.
Exactly.
Sometimes, and then the organization, and then what people don't realize is it is an organized mess. Film is an organized mess.
It is a very organized.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing is going to always go right. Nothing, and then we're treading that whole thing. Oh, DP.
Dorian's stupid.
Then we're treading that whole thing of actors being upset because it's not to their liking, or it's not organized how they feel like it should be. When we've all been to Detroit, has anything ever been that organized?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
For you to just hold everybody's feet to the fire.
But with actors, really, like, your job really is to show up and do.
That's it.
That's it. I mean, I'm just being honest.
No, I get it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
but people really focus here on the mistreatment. Like, people are quick to yell about being mistreated in film,
and they
when it's like you really should treat yourself. Like, if I was an actor and I had to go somewhere, and of course it shouldn't happen, but things do happen. I have to go somewhere and they're eating something I don't want to eat. I have DoorDash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have all these options to not allow you to treat me like that. And what am I supposed to do? Come on your set and read the lines, right?
Yeah, well, not just read them, but
yeah. As long as you're not subjecting me to anything immoral or anything like that, and I can come and I can show off for you, then hopefully you'll hire me the next time. You know what? You know we're gonna renegotiate to make sure things are right.
That's all it is.
But at the same time, get your foot in the door. I was watching Wonder. I don't know if you guys seen Wonder Man yet. Great. If you're an actor, no. If you're an actor, you need to watch that.
I'm definitely going to watch it.
Please.
I know I'm watching it.
Please watch that.
Yeah.
He is so annoying as an actor. He is so annoying as an actor. It's like, bro, and he's a great actor. But the lady told him, it's a lot of good actors that's not a pain in the ass.
Yes.
So try not to be a pain in the ass.
I said that. I think it was on Todd's show when somebody asked me what was the advice, and I said, don't be a problem.
That's it. That's all.
So,
that's it.
And for me as an actress, that is, I always take care of me.
Yeah.
I don't expect people to take care of me. I take care of myself.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go out and do
your oranges,
your
and
dark,
grapes,
because they might not feed me.
And that's what I'm saying. And you know what? And that's the whole thing.
And I'm gonna be honest,
because all actors don't feed.
But look, they don't. But I'm saying, as an actress, even in Hollywood, right? If you're not number one on the call sheet, you're not really nobody, right?
That's
and you're
true.
replaceable. So my job as an actress is to show up and not be a problem, so that I can book the next gig. Is how I'm looking at it. I gotta work. Right?
Yeah.
So, of course, if I could come to set and y'all ain't got to worry about me, I'm going to be prepared. That's all I care about, is to be prepared and kick butt when I get on the screen.
Yeah, you in the corner, listen to your music till you hear your name, you go and act, and then you go back to your corner.
I tell people that all the time. Like, come up, just do your job. Because actors, really, you're replaceable. If you're not number one or two on the call sheet, They don't really care.
So I got a question.
And I've been on big sets and I've been on small sets. And on the big sets, they don't care. This is about money for them at this point, baby. Time is money.
I mean, time is definitely money. So my question to you, Darren, is you speak out about the independent film. I don't want to say industry, but the independent tobacco in a sense. But the reason I say that because don't you believe if you do a film, if people film, they should know the film business and not just know how to complete a film.
It's called show business.
Yeah, it's called show business. I believe so. I made that turn many years ago where, I created myself out of a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Just because I wanted to be creative and I wanted to stand on these things, and it was like, hey man, at some particular point in time, you got to find a compromise until you can put yourself in a position where you got to say so in the last word. You know what I mean? So, what's the question? I'm sorry.
You made me
basically he's saying, do you think people should know the business and not just the film portion of it?
Yeah, of course.
Because, or you spoke on the music being a big thing.
Or like have a plan. I mean, you not gonna learn the business all with one film.
And you're not.
How about getting rid of all the drone shots? The drone shots.
I think it goes back to. No, I think it goes back to.
I like drone shots.
I mean, but not the same damn one.
Well,
get it from another viewpoint.
Again, man. Again, that just stands for. And I hate to say it, but that's just lazy filmmaking. You know what I mean?
So, no, you said it. I'm glad you did.
Let him say what he got to say. Lake is swimming for me. What I'm saying is, I think it goes back to Miles just made me lose my train of thought.
I'm sorry. I do that often.
All the time. What I was about to say. Oh my God! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's okay. Keep
go.
But because I got to bring it back.
That is it. So. For me,
I know what I was about to say.
Yeah, go ahead. Before you lose,
what I was saying, mentorship. Right?
Yeah,
I think mentorship is so important, especially in this business, because you're right, you're not going to learn everything. Because this business is,
but people,
it's monstrous.
But people put a time limit on their mentorship.
Yeah,
because once they come in and they learn something for 3 months, and they like, oh shit, I'm about to go out here and start doing stuff, and it's like, no, you're not ready, and it's like, what you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me I'm not ready? You trying to hold me back? Now I'm the enemy.
But
not nobody like me.
But another thing too, like, and this is for actors, when they think that they're not working, they think that I'm not working, I'm not doing nothing. That's not true, right? Your life experience is your work, because as an actor, that's what we're bringing to the forefront, your realness. Right. So everything that we're doing, you're working still. You might not see me on film, I might not book that today, but I'm still working because I'm still living life. I'm still learning. So everything, I'm taking all of these gems and I'm going to bring that to these characters that I'm going to start playing. Right. And that's what I want actors to understand.
Shout out to, I'm sorry, I'm going to cut it up, but shout out to Kendrick Lamar, right? I was watching Power.
Oh yeah, when he played my man.
When he played the crackhead, right? I said, he is, I know it's a crackhead, I know it's urban shit, but do people don't know he was speaking Spanish?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He was
hey, Poppy.
I mean, but I'm trying to tell people, as an actor, learn how to do more than just recite words.
Of course.
Be able to play an instrument. Be able to speak a different language. Be able and be willing to cut your facial hair.
Well,
be able to be willing to do.
It's cool to be able to do all that, but be able to implement all that stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, because what ends up happening is we're running into a lot of people that's reading off the page and they're not giving these words
when you come to rehearsal on the phone.
Or they're not giving these words feelings or dynamic, or we're not having the reason as to why this is being done. You know what I'm saying? We just know.
There's a couple of actors I probably would never hire.
Can we stop yelling and thinking that that's emotion?
Ooh, because
I always tell people it's a difference between tone and volume.
As a marketer, I think that this is just from a marketer's experience, not from an actor's experience. But for me, I think another way to actually show more of yourself and expand your what is it called? To get yourself out of that box. Start writing your own self, little skits and small plays, and putting it into Facebook and put it in my Tubi group. You might get seen by someone. That's just what I noticed, and that's what I recommend for anybody that I'm going to work with. That's what I'm going to tell them to do, because not only is that going to expand your reach with directors and producers, that's also going to create a coin for you through Facebook. And I make a coin through Facebook, so I feel like I can tell other people how to make a coin through Facebook.
I know that's right.
So can I say this?
I'm about to ask you a question, too.
And I'm going to tell you this, man. I think people here are scared to act.
Yes.
They scared to really. You ever? So this is one guy. Like for me, he's a ball of energy. I don't care for him too much. You know what I mean? As far as just his acting, he does impressions and. But what it is he's so unapologetically unscared to not be himself that he seems silly to me. But everybody loves him, and I'm just one person. You know what I'm saying? Would I hire him? If I need a crazy character, I would definitely hire him. But so many people are scared to be judged by how they act or what role they have or what they're doing that you lose out on a lot of opportunity.
Because it requires you to be vulnerable.
Yeah, just like a prime example, Chris Rock when he played old boy in The Fifth Element. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he was a very flagrant, flamboyant character. Was he gay? We don't know.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He was just kind of like one of those. I don't see too many people in Detroit playing a character like that.
Only because,
like, because you want to come and you want to be in a fly suit and the nicest hoodie and the this and that and the other. But how about if I told you to be in this tight shirt with some bell bottoms and your hair down to your neck and all this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a character that I want you to play. And you were like, no, and money does talk. What are you going to if that's not what you
talk about? The money.
Oh yeah. I get what you're saying. Right.
He was a bum, and then he started getting flying. I mean, it just showed.
Oh, my God. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Right.
I say it every interview that I do and that I get as an actress. When you stop worrying about what you look like on film, you will be better. Because
I agree.
I'm okay to be not cute on camera. Right. I'm okay to look bad. I'm okay because it's not me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And I think it's scary for some people, right? Especially here, because it requires you to be vulnerable. And now it's hard to play a real person. It's easy to play a character. But now I have to be vulnerable to the world, and now I don't know how I'm going to be received. So it makes sense you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is why I like what Viola Davis did in How to Get Away with Murder. Yeah. She took her makeup and her wig off. Like, she showed us it doesn't get more vulnerable than that. It's like, whoa, this is you know what I'm saying? It doesn't get more vulnerable.
I got a question for you. You run a Tubi group, right?
Yes.
I'm one of those people who don't believe that social media should be the standard growth spurt of anything, right? So, what would you say to people who just do movies? Because when I did my movie, Daddy, I Love Him, we didn't have. We had Tubi groups, right? But we didn't have no negative response. It's like now, a lot of people fighting for negative response.
Okay.
So what would you say for people who searching for negative response? And do you think, by you running the Tubi group, would you rather just ask yourself or position yourself as just being a movie critic page?
I ask myself that daily with me now doing my own movie because, of course, I see a range of things of what people say about different films.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But I also had to store into my mind that these people are just the viewers. But also I go see some of the movies that they're talking about and some of the things that they say is true. For me, I'm not going to read comments about Roots. I'm gonna tell you that now. I don't, cause I'm gonna defend my movie. I'm gonna defend my actor. I'm gonna defend my DP. I'm gonna defend my gaffer, my sound. I'm gonna stand behind it because that's just the type of person I am. And with the fact that I am the creator of this group, you come in here disrespecting me, I might read you your rights. But I will tell you this:
that's not fair.
If I feel like there's nothing wrong with it and you criticizing it, you can give. I'd rather you come on here and say my character dumb, because my character dumb. Let me give you that.
Yeah.
And my character is gonna make some ugly faces because she got to cry, because I'm a crybaby, and she gonna go through some things. You get what I'm saying? But I am not going to sit and read every comment because I don't know my reaction. I'm afraid I may come out of character and I can't disrespect my brand like that. So if I'm going through a thread that is not feeding me well, I ain't going back to that thread. Let's say that. All right. So let's say that even with me, I'm a paid marketer. So the people pay me to do their movies. Now some movies, y'all are right. But some of them, y'all just yapping. And I'm going to read you your rights. I'm going to tell you. Let's do this, for instance. The Zuri Johnson story. That's one of my movies that I work, and I've been working that movie since it came out. And this director, he trusts me to get it right every month. So I still make that movie do numbers. And they were like, the character played slow. Listen, the Zuri Johnson story is a true story about a woman who was battling mental issues, dealing with bills caked up. She was crazy herself. So the lady, Lindsay Bertner, that played that character, she brought that character to life. You're questioning if she's really slow. No, baby, that's called doing the job. Right. That's called doing the job. That's called phenomenal business. If I can make you think I'm really slow, then I did my job. But in the comments, you had these people saying, these people did it. And I'm going to tell you like this. If your stuff is good and I understand what's going on, I'm going to fight for you. I work on Facebook. I live there. That's where I'm at every day. That's my job.
We need to talk.
So if your stuff is good, I'm going to defend you.
Right.
Now, if I know you had some sound issues, I'm going to say, get what? The story was good. It might have had some sound issues. You might have had to cut it up on 30. But the story was good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, so we have to learn that some of these critters come from a place of nothing. They're sitting behind just a phone, baby. That's all they got is a phone. And it ain't.
So would you just start considering yourself as a movie critic page?
No, because I don't criticize. Even if I see something wrong, I'm going to be honest with you. Even if I see something wrong, I don't bring it to the point.
So why would you call it a Tubi group? That's all I'm asking.
It's a Tubi group because everybody that come in there, I get your stuff watched. I make people watch your stuff. Right. I make stuff go from 0 to 100 real quick.
Oh, we got to talk. Okay. We got to talk. Okay, so Darren's still doing strategic shit. Listen,
you know what? You got to find people that you align with, and that's one of the things that I've always done in the industry. Like, and we all come to this thing where people are be like, oh, if you gotta do this, you fake, or
you already know how I feel about this.
And I hate when people do that. Like,
you said you gotta do what if you fake?
So it was a post where it was like
building relationships.
Oh yeah, building relationships. And then a lot of people was like, I ain't fake. And it was like, so when did building relationships become fake? Yeah.
If it's a genuine, real.
Yeah. So for me, if I see we don't align, then no, I don't talk to you that often.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. I don't like you or anything.
We just don't align.
And that's fine. But then you find those people that you do align with, and you pour into them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just like, I saw Andrew, we align. I'm pouring into you. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes it's good to pour with people.
Yeah. Like, I've been knowing Miles for years. Always, every time we talk, it's a building conversation. You know what I mean? So
I mean, that's how most people work.
And I can't do that. I mean, for me, I don't have the bandwidth to do that with everyone. You know what I mean?
As you shouldn't.
But at the end of the day, it's okay to be kind and considerate to the people that you feel do align with you in your vision of success and moving forward. Yeah. And I always say, people, don't use me. No, it's not about using. It's about utilizing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Me. And at the end of the day, you're a good person. You're going to call and say, how are you? How's your health? What are your kids into? What's going on? Hey, guess what? I ran into this. Did you want it? You know what I'm saying? That's what friends in the industry do.
We talk about food and everything, don't we?
That's what friends in the industry do. And me being older, I'm beginning to become a little bit more considerate of people. You know what I'm saying? In the way that So
and plus,
you have to have good discernment.
You're in a different space too.
Yeah.
One thing I tell about people about when death happens in your family, it opens up your ears, it opens up your eyes, it opens up your heart. Because every time somebody walk in the funeral home, I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna be like, okay, there's another dead person. They're like, damn. They be thinking like, when is my turn and how my family gonna handle it? You be looking at shit differently. You be looking like, damn, you seeing somebody, a father or a son break down, and you got children, and you like, what can I do to improve my life so I won't have to be in this situation?
Right.
Miles, that is considering the fact that my kid's father committed suicide and daddy didn't have family, and I really don't have family. That is one of my biggest fears. That's something I battle with, being a mom of 2 autistic boys who may never learn to adapt into life really well, but I pray to God that they do. One of them was born not able to walk or talk, is what they told me, baby, and I declared different. I prayed to God, and He does.
Okay.
So with that being said, with you bringing that up, that is something that I battle with, and I battle with the fact that, now that my husband has come along, I know that if I was to leave first, he would handle this. But what if we were to leave together? Flying here from California,
or driving in the car.
Yes, anything, driving in the car. So it's really crazy that you bring that up, because I'm one of those people. Like, I pray like 6 times a day, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, because I battle with this what if thing. Like, what if this was to happen? What if this was to go wrong? And it's something that I can't control because of the things that I've been through.
Yeah, definitely, and I agree with you 1,000%. And the reason why I do it, because my mother died on my arms when I was 16. So I've been if she wouldn't have passed, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. And the reason why I say that is because most people take the pain, right? I don't take the pain. You know what I mean? I take the fact that I have had mercy and I have had grace. 36 years of my life. And I tell people this all the time. If you don't believe, I'm talking about believe. I'm not talking about hopeful shit.
Yeah.
If you don't believe, I ain't talking about walking in the middle of the street talking about, this car ain't gonna hit me. I believe in God. I ain't talking about dumb shit. I'm talking about some serious shit. If you do not believe, you would never understand anything or majority of things that I talk about, because you have to fight. I fight every day.
Yes.
When I get up and waking up when I was 50 years old, and I got up, I woke up and called Dennis Reed. Hey, man, let's quit this bullshit. You know what I mean? I said, let's quit this bullshit. I'm tired of having awkward moments. I called him and
that's big of you.
Right. So, and I did just that.
I have to work.
You go ahead.
Anyway, right. So, but no, seriously, I called him and said, let's stop it. So, that was squashed. But every day that I wake up, I be thinking, have I really done my job? Is it my time? Because I have done so much. It's like, what more can I do? And then I receive a phone call 10, 15 minutes later, like, oh, I get it. I know what I got to do. And so people have to understand that our lives as creatives is not always creative.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
it's true.
It's a lot of, I think it's a lot of time management. It's a lot of putting out fires. It's a lot of damage control. It's all those things.
It's grief too.
It's grief.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah. That's big.
Grief is like spark number 1 for me.
Yeah.
Because we, like I said earlier, we work from pain.
Right.
You know what I mean? I laughed. I sat up in that chair yesterday. I was crying like a motherfucker. Calvin was talking, because people don't understand what I personally go through.
Yes.
Because I don't be sitting around boo-hoo and on Facebook. Oh my God.
No, just when movies come on.
Just like, and pray for me. Shut up. But no, and I don't be saying pray for me and all that shit on Facebook. You know what I mean? My life is not on Facebook. People say, man, I went on your Facebook, man. I stopped putting pictures of with my daughter, because I'm thinking like, no, I'm straight. I'm not gonna be doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When me and her have a moment, that's our moment.
Of course,
right?
Yeah, it don't. And you too. You don't put them in pictures of your family.
You know what? Yeah, I do put pictures that just shows like progress and stuff. I'm doing it more now, than I ever have. But yeah, man, they're just getting older and getting to a lot more things. So I'm proud of all the things that they're doing now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Before I didn't do a lot of that. But before I did a lot of other shit too, you know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, it's just like, you get a different mindset. You only really care about what matters. And all the stuff, like every move that you make, every move that I make in my space has to be a move a move closer to my goal.
Did y'all already show the trailer?
No, we ain't got into none of that. We've been just chopping it up.
Well, good luck for you. Good to you. Good for you, Darren.
Yeah.
Dorian.
What I do to you?
All he said about his friend, his homie.
He's his homie.
I have to work.
This is good for you. But listen,
I'm with Yusuf. Everything is not for the public.
Most definitely.
My private life is private.
But everyone's shout out to Mama Shu. Mama Shu says.
I love Mama Shu.
Mama Shu said,
Mama Shu.
this is what grief looks like, right? She did a whole city block.
Oh yeah.
And made
it got the homework house, don't she?
Everything, homework house,
Avalon
STEM
Village.
house, the flower shop, everything she
that's
did.
Beautiful,
that's
man.
beautiful. But that's what grief looked like.
Nice.
And Darren, I'm glad to see you'll see what your grief looks like.
Hey man, I appreciate it. You know what, man? I think
this is definitely a growth.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, but y'all gotta understand. Like for 3 years, I was grieving. The minute my mother was diagnosed with cancer, I started grieving. So in those 3 years that y'all saw me, y'all got to understand I was going through a lot. Yeah. 3 years after, 3 or 4 months after that, my uncle passed, and I had to move my grandmother in with me to take care of her, and she was bedridden. So for 3 years, I missed out a lot on the industry, what's going on in the industry. I just was doing what I was doing.
He was coming to me like, man, what's going on with this? I'm like, shit.
Yeah. Even when I was in the offices, it was just kind of like that's where it was. I wasn't focused. I wasn't anything because I was always worried. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand for you to have somebody that's your number one, and every 3 months you have to go and hope that they don't give her a timeline to live. You know what I mean?
Oh, cancer is something.
Yeah, it's the worst. And she was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer from the very beginning. You know, so that right there ripped my heart out. That was the next week when that diagnosis, I did the DFA. The last DFA that I did, my grandmother passed the morning before. So
this past year?
Yeah, 25.
And my grandmother passed, and 2 months later to 3 months later, my mother passed.
Oh my goodness!
So and people don't know that story, and people would say, "Oh, what's going on with Darren?"
Yeah. Yo, they calling me. I'm
it
like,
was so
I couldn't
much.
say nothing.
No, and the fact that you
a lie.
Carried it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's
a lot of people was like, a lot of people come up, or I get inboxes. Hey man, what's up with you? Like, what I do, or this, that, and the other, or why you ain't, or this, that, and the other. Understand, I was in a different place, and I didn't have the time to explain myself. I didn't want to explain myself because my mother I still wanted my mother to have her privacy. You get what I'm saying? So I couldn't, everybody who asked me what's wrong with you, I couldn't be like, my mother was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and this is why I'm the way that I am right now, because she still had privacy and I still need to respect that part of it. So I would just be like, oh, nothing, man, just things, things is happening. You know what I mean?
Wow.
On top of that, having a kid. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, home life. You know what I'm saying?
So life
wife,
was really
kids,
life
everything.
For you. It was life and life.
Most definitely. Yeah. So now you may see me. Now I'm a little bit more honed in to how you doing. How you doing?
Gotcha.
Because you know what I'm saying. Because you ask people how they doing. I got too much trauma to ask you how you doing. I got too much shit going on to even. I don't even want to get into the conversation about what's going on with you. I'm sorry. I need all this headspace for me. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And I got a question for you because this is where I placed myself in. I placed you in when you told me, and you told me with such calmness. Would you say you was a manic depressant?
Oh man. I was going through so much. Man, I was really. I mean, to be honest, I don't know where I was. You know what I'm saying? I know I was depressed because that was my journey to going to therapy and
I can tell you've been to therapy.
Yeah.
I know people that been to therapy,
and I'm proud of you for that because therapy is important in men. And we're told that men should be hard and they should be okay, and in naturality we can save some of these young boys' life if we let them know that mental health is important.
It's extremely important.
Caller, you there?
Hey, caller.
Hey, what up, though, good people? How y'all doing?
Hey, good morning.
What up, though, G?
This G.
Yep. Yes, ma'am. Hey, this y'all got deep on me, man, and y'all just I just went through that same thing, man, like a couple years ago, and I had I guess they call it nowadays compounded grief, and it was because I lose somebody every 6 months that's close to me, right? And this has been happening for the last 20 years, right? But then I lost all 4 of my grandparents within a 3-year span.
Yeah, wow.
3 or 4 year span, right?
Yes.
And that was the one that just took me into a deep plunge, right? And for so long I didn't know I was depressed. I didn't even know I was still. I hadn't even started to grieve. You know what I'm saying? Because I was in the motions, keeping it going, keeping everything going.
Definitely.
And it got to that point, man, where it was just like, when other people started to notice that, okay, you doing too much, boy, you about to die out here if you keep going down this road you going, because you know how drinking heavy than the mud, you know, and just had no care for life like that, you know. And it's something, man, you know, when you get into that, man, I just pray that everybody going through it now can catch it before it gets to that point. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when I look back, it was so many points that I could look at in that time that I say, you was trying to grieve, but you weren't letting yourself grieve.
You don't have the time, the energy. You know what I'm saying? The foresight. It's just a lot of stuff.
Together for these kids.
Yep.
I got to work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I even feel like, okay, I got to keep it together for the rest of the family.
Of course.
Right.
Of course.
And all of that. At the end of all of that, I say, dog, you only a human. You only a man.
Yes.
You putting too much on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was a big relief. But I'm glad you made it through, brother. That's what I really called to say, man.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. And again, man, I believe this show has turned into a show of complete transparency and healing.
Yes. You know that's usually what happens.
Whoa.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
People get healed on this show.
Yes. This is great, and I appreciate that, man.
I went on a long journey, bro, and I'm glad. Like I say, a lot of people don't make it out that depression when we get to that point.
Nah, man, I think
we either kill ourselves with drinking, a gun or whatever. I'm over my 2 minutes, y'all. I'm my bad.
All right, you good, man. Thank you. You good. But I would say this too. When Darren first told me, I thought what I said, manic depression, because we had to keep it together without other people knowing our business.
Yeah.
Because then the people, they become vultures. When people leech on you and start breaking you down, you have no other choice to either quit or keep saying yes.
Yeah.
And you just say yes, whatever. I mean,
yes,
whatever.
That's what it is. It ain't even yes. It's just like whatever, man. What's the next thing? Come on. Okay, bro. Cool. Let's go.
And so, seeing you come through it, that's dope, because can I say your personal life?
Yeah.
You have a beautiful wife that's still by your side for sure, and you have beautiful children, and you have reason to live. And then when those things come about reasons to live, you start to begin to get your feet up under yourself. It makes you move better. And when I seen you was coming back, you called me like, hey, yeah, man, I got these projects.
Oh yeah. You know? And you know, I say, man, one of the things, you know what I'm saying, like, I love my mother and my grandmother, man. And you know, my mother, she's always, me and my mother, we partied together. If you know me, you know my mom. My mom was at every party, everything, you know what I mean? So it was just kind of like when she left. But I also said, I mean, and it may sound weird, and you know, I'm gonna say this, like, I believe God took her away from me probably at the right time, because I don't know if I would have been able to handle it 3 years before or 3 years after.
There you go. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Always.
So with her being gone and the way that she left, she lived with me the last month or so of her life. Like, the kids went in every morning, greeted her. She was there. She heard about what was going on all the time, and she kept asking me, when you gonna let me go back home? When you gonna let me go back home? And she would ask my wife, is he gonna let me go back home? And I never let her go back home.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she never left. Once she moved in, or kind of moved in, because you know, she didn't bring no furniture, just overnight clothes. When she moved in, she knew that she wasn't leaving no more, and I wasn't going to allow her to leave anymore. So, you know, man, I'm just happy that I was able to provide that space for both of them, and really connect with them in a way that I felt good about them being there. I felt like it was safe, and whatever was going to happen, I was okay with it, because they were there.
That's dope.
Amen.
That's dope. At least you was, like I tell people all the time, boy, you share. How old are you?
46.
So you had at least 45 years with your mother. That's dope. That's dope. And you was able to provide for her in her last days, and that's dope.
Yep.
So we're not about to get set up, about to start crying. I'm listening.
No,
right, exactly.
Like, did nobody tell you to come do that? We gotta get to the trailer. We're gonna go to the trailer.
We gotta take a break. Commercial break.
Get to the trailer.
Commercial break. We'll be right back. Y'all watching the Rise and Grind Morning Show right here on podcast.
Jesus.
And if you're listening on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and Apple Podcasts.
And YouTube.
I remember when getting used to a life without meds. I've been in the hospital for over half a year, and I've lost parts of my life.
So your memory's serving you well?
Not well enough. Do you think you can help me with that?
I can.
I got a friend who specializes in mental health, especially for us.
Does that make me crazy?
I have been having trouble remembering things since the accident.
Who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, that's
You don't have to do this alone. That's what the phone is for.
Is waking up in a hospital bed with some girl that says she's my best friend.
Happy birthday! I'm your sis. I'ma always make sure you're taken care of. I love you.
Sometimes, when we don't get the answers that we're comfortable with, we tend to make up solutions.
Everybody is not your friend.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! That's your soul!
But hell, after everything that you've been through, it's just good to see that you are alive and well.
No. I spoke to her.
I just told him that I was worried about you, but he reassured me that you're gonna be just fine.
Well, do you really think that you're in control? Ha ha ha! That's your soul!
Why are you crying? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Would have these outbursts if Nessa would stop lying to me.
Figure things out.
Who are you to hide me from my truths? Who are you to hide me from my life?
It's not safe to take you back there. Relax. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice.
I want you to feel better.
You are not my therapist. You introduced me to one. Remember?
And awake.
Time of your life.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's dropping.
I think he,
February
3rd. February 3rd. That's on Tuesday, right?
This Tuesday.
Yeah.
Were you having a watch party yet?
I'm not having one.
Look at Jada with your fine ass.
Hey, Jada.
Good morning.
Yeah. Oh, look at my wife.
Oh, that's your wife?
yeah. I'm not having one. I'm just, you know what? At this point, bro, I'm just kicking out product. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that one. We're gonna have we'll have a viewing party.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Well, that's on you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I know that's right.
Yeah, y'all know I'm focused. I'm focused on the goal. So we got that. That come out February 3rd.
Let me do the premiere party, and we split the money.
Well, I still got two. I still got two more. I'm doing directed Mr. Tomorrow with Dita Don. He's the executive producer, and that's Dita Don.
He was here.
The one.
Yeah, we have with beard. Yeah.
Is that real?
Yes, that's that man.
Yeah, why y'all keep saying that man beard ain't real, man?
I don't know.
Why you look like that with the eyes? Like,
I did tell him and Kayla. I see why people thought that it was.
Man, why they put on there with Kayla talking about something? Did y'all see his beard falling off? Like, man, that man beard ain't falling off. What are y'all talking about?
I really believe it was the
that was an angel group, probably.
But his beard is weird. Real. Shout out to Dita.
No,
that's real. It's real.
You're right. It's real weird.
No,
that's my guy. Y'all can't do my guy like that.
Hey, I know Dita.
Damn that.
I'm just saying.
Come see me.
I saw it. I understand what people was talking about, but no, it's real.
But he executive produced a great film, Mr. Tomorrow, about Deuce Anderson is in it. So this year is different for Deuce because Deuce is in 2 thrillers and he's not doing any comedy in any of my films. He plays a deranged rideshare driver.
I don't think he's playing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's playing. I really don't think
y'all made him act funny. I don't think he wants to do that. No, I'm just
I don't think Deuce is playing. I think that's really who he is. Shout out to Deuce. I love Deuce.
Yes, that should be coming up following Hurt People pretty soon. We're finishing up post-production.
It's Who Hurt Me.
Who Hurt Me. I don't know why. Y'all know
that's
before
why
it was Hurt People.
We got you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So
Tim, we know he was in your movie. We was messing with him. Same thing we said when you was on the show. Damn it, he was right here.
yeah, it's very real.
Wait a minute. How you know? No, I'm just joking.
It's so crazy, man.
I think Deuce is one of the most slept on people who's been doing.
I agree. I love Deuce. Is Deuce slept on though? Deuce is in everything.
No, I think nobody put him to.
Oh, you're talking about
Texas
range.
Most comedic actors can do drama.
I agree too.
But the other way around is not. The other way around is way harder.
Way harder. Yeah. I would say this. Shout out to, I'm not gonna lie, I went through a whole Denzel rabbit hole, right? Denzel Washington.
Okay.
And that man is phenomenal when it comes to acting. Everybody like, he played the same role.
Super stage. He's super stage.
He most definitely. And everybody, he's the same person. No, he ain't. Because even in certain movies, like Eli is one of my favorite movies, right?
The Book of Eli.
The Book of Eli. That was that was his first action one. That was his first action movie. And his pausing and the way he moved, and people didn't realize he was fucking blind to the very end.
To the end.
You know
Which you're right, because if you pay attention, it was how he would turn his head for a certain sound or something like that.
And people actually, when they listen, period, they always tilt their head certain ways. Like, they don't be like this.
Yeah, right.
No,
Well, people are great actors for a reason, and not all the time. Just like here, I think for me, if I see somebody and their acting is kind of subpar, I always, because I had this conversation with some people that I work with and choices that I've made to say, hey, we should pick this person.
Oh, I remember now. Go ahead.
And the person to say, yeah, man, but I seen him in such and such. But it's like, but you don't know who motivated him, who was his motivation, who acted, who was the director, who did that. So.
And sometimes you don't have a good scene partner.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. So that's why I always still ask for people to come read, come and see. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not a fan of casting calls at all, even though, let me tell y'all why it's on my mind. We are having a casting call this Sunday. Go and get the sides from your media, AngelISurvive.com. Pull sides. We are casting for Roots. So make sure you guys go and pull the sides from that website. And I'll see you guys Sunday between the hours of 2 and 4 or 5, of those, Angel. It's going to be at a Coal Black Studio in Southfield. So look all that up. But go to the email, because do not come
from 1 to 4.
Yeah, do not come without your sides. Do not come without your sides.
You heard the man.
Can I ask you a question?
Okay, go ahead.
Do you like for people to have their sides memorized?
Of course. Yes. I need you off book immediately. Asking. Immediately, I need you off book.
That's interesting.
I got a question. Jada had to pose this. She's asked, was you streaming? But before you answer that, this question go for damn near. I ain't gonna put you in this. Angel and you.
I gotta work.
Do you feel one of the main reasons why things are lackadaisical in our community is because we don't want to put in the work? This is going to be almost a 2 to 3 part question.
Nope, I don't think that.
Hold on, wait a minute. No, I'm going to say this because movies are meant to be put in movie theaters, right? Streaming is not is like the dumbest form of replacing movies. If I posed a question before, I start going to these conferences. You know where I've been going.
Yep.
To NAPTY. So if you didn't know Angel, I've been going to NAPTY where you could actually sell your film, get a budget for your film before you even shoot it or anything, and or go for the gusto yourself. If something is free, what type of value does it bring to your movie?
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, cool. So number one, I don't think the industry is lackadaisical or lazy.
That's about our community.
Our community is lackadaisical or lazy. What I do think our community is tired and exhausted. Reason being is because we're doing films in 7 days and jumping on another film 2 days later. Everybody tired, man. The person that you hire just got off of something that's exhausted. And they go into your film exhausted. From crew to actors and actresses. Yes. So everybody, what it does is people are coming and they're not naturally upset or angry. They're tired. And what do we do when we tired? We got an attitude. You get what I'm saying? And then it's exasperated by the fact that I feel like you're not treating me right. So now I'm even more angry about this job that I took.
That you took.
But I need this job.
Right.
Because I'm an actor and this is what I do. but I'm tired and I don't have time for the bullshit. And people already know when we on set, it's gonna be a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So no, I don't think anybody is inherently lazy or don't want it. It's just that they're not capable because they're tired.
There you go.
And we're creating. So if you're creating with a tired brain, you're finding the easy way out on a lot of things.
That's a good answer.
To piggyback off of that, do you think they're tired because instead of actually taking time on each craft, we're going into a competitive thing and trying to put out more projects than what the budget allow or what the body allows?
We can say not only tired but stressed.
Yeah.
Because that's the stress of it.
And the sad part is, I think they follow in the music industry, right?
Oh, yeah.
The industry, but the movie industry is nowhere compared to the music because the music is almost 149 years ahead. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you're trying to keep up with the Joneses, where the Joneses is not the Johnsons.
Yeah.
And so it's a whole nother scheme of things. So,
can I hit on this too?
Sure.
Because this is a huge issue too. Because there's a lot about the finances and the money and all this other stuff that goes on.
And mind you, the money that we doing on movies is not
To be Jada. February 3rd.
Sorry about that, Jada. That's what I was gonna get last. But anyway, the budgets that we have is not real budgets to me.
They're not.
As far as what I've learned. Okay.
When I know somebody that turned down $2 million on.
Yeah. So when you're looking at the average independent film is anywhere between $900,000 to $2 million. The average independent film. Most people don't even put marketing into their budget when they do a film.
Most people, no. I mean, that's. I mean, our budget is what Angel tell us it is for marketing.
Right.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what the budget is. And again, man, I think working together, understanding.
But I want you to talk about my job.
Oh, what was it? Wait, no.
Well, I have to agree with what he said as far as he thinks that people are tired.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I think you're right. I think people are tired,
and the audience is tired.
I think it's a lack now of motivation. People aren't inspired.
I'm about to say how many times have I don't even think nowadays we're just in a space where it's not about how many times are people excited about getting a job or it's like, oh, I get to work. Hey, guess what? Everybody is just like, no, I got a movie to make next week. I'm busy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, even from an actor's standpoint, like it's not motivating.
Yeah.
It's not inspiring. It's not like, oh, I want to do this. It's none of that. You know what I'm saying? We talked earlier and it's like, well, I'm working, but then it's like, I'm not working like I want to work because the lack of motivation. I'm not motivated. I'm not inspired to do it. You know what I mean? So I agree with what you said. Yeah, people are tired.
Yeah, we are tired.
It's tired.
And I don't want to be tired making a film.
No,
That's
I want
counterproductive
because the purpose of it, again, like I said, is to connect people.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people aren't realizing, like, well, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Why? What is this about? What do I want people to get from this?
See, and
at the end of the day.
And for me, and that's one of my things. I want everybody that comes onto Roots, because it is a true story, I want everybody to be happy to be in it and their hearts to be in it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I want them to be more passionate about it because of what it is. It's my life story poured into these pages. It's something that I wanted to hide. So I pray that we run across actors and production and people that actually want to be a part of something good. God is God in this, so I know you'll be extremely happy when it's done.
That's dope.
For sure.
That's really dope.
What was the second? You had another question?
Well, I was just basically asking you guys about the why everybody just streaming. That's one. Number two, why we're not keeping focus on the movies to be in theaters? Why have no one built?
I think he said it. Because people are burnt out.
No, I'm talking about that's on the business part.
Yeah, I think people are burnt out.
I think it should be a core business group to actually have a home for films to live.
I would say, I mean,
but we can talk about this off air because we did.
I think, and I'll get a shout out because that's the first person to come to mind, which is Joe Smith, who does mainstream thing. It's another platform that allows us to get our movies and everything out there. And submit to the DFA, Detroit Filmmaker Awards. Submit your films and everything to Detroit Filmmaker Awards. We got a wonderful incentive. If your film actually is able to be shown, they allow us their public access channels to actually show the films that's submitted to the Detroit Filmmaker Awards.
Oh, see, that's dope. We need to talk because Big Sean and broke the ground for Imagine Theater, but we'll talk.
Oh, beautiful.
About that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Okay,
We'll
yeah,
talk
that's
about
dope.
that.
Hey,
so,
caller.
Caller, you on there?
Hey, good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Hey, Dennis friend.
Yeah, there you go. I just wanted to add, like, the reason why I think a lot of actors in the movie they're so becoming so formality about trauma.
Yeah.
We don't make, what made you fall in love with movies? You know what really made you fall in love with movies? Is the variation. Sometimes you're watching a comedy, sometimes you're watching a romance, a rom-com, action adventure, sometimes a sci-fi. We're not moving in the diverseness. We try, we try to do the sci-fi, we try to do this horror stuff. But what has been the linchpin of black cinema as of late? Has been street trauma.
Yeah.
Well, I can.
Go ahead.
I would say, caller, to that, like, trauma. It's the way that you wrap up trauma. You know what I'm saying? I think for ours, it's more so shock trauma. You know what I'm saying? Like killing babies in films and throwing babies out windows. Like, that's shock trauma, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have a traumatic movie and wrap it up in a way where a person really feels like it. Love is trauma. Romance can be a trauma. I mean, everything that we see in the black community can be triggering to somebody. But when we get into the whole purpose of creating things and calling it a movie and it's really trauma porn from beginning to end, that's just something different. I mean, it's all about the perspective and what perspective you write it from that makes it either trauma porn or, what's the difference between porn and lovemaking films? You know what I'm saying? Or
the gratuity of it.
Yeah, exactly. So you know what I'm saying? So I mean, in porn, it's like, from beginning to end, this is what we getting. And trauma porn is from beginning to end, is what we getting. It's no redemption. It's no, you know what I'm saying? No silver lining. It's just issue after issue after issue after issue after issue.
It's also pushing our community in a different narrative of this is all we know. This is all we're going to substantive. Keep our energy at, and it's no variation, no different. Like, because sometimes you can make a movie about a guy working at the post office, a day in the life of a guy working at a job, a black guy, and all the funny stuff that will go on during the day. We hardly do we make movies like that. We want to talk about us being poor or getting over or getting rich by trying.
I get what you're saying about us showing the trauma. I want to talk about the message with Roots with my trauma. Roots is a trauma movie, but it's also resilience, faith, and showing where that you can go through trauma, but baby, there's light on the other side, that God delivers and restores. I'm praying that that's what people pick up through Roots, that you don't live in your trauma, you don't soak in it, you don't swim in it, you get through it.
And see, Angel, I'm seeing where you're going with your movie, because it does, in the end, have a happy ending, a lane where you can say, well, look, I went through all of this. Look at the end result. And sometimes I think we need to see that. And like we're saying now, it's almost a lost art, because I see so many movies, I'll be like, I don't even want to watch the end of it, because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know it's going to lead.
Some don't have a happy ending or an overcoming ending. Praying that the message in this is to get over your trauma for mine. I hope that people understand that you don't have to, like I said, live and soak in your trauma. So that's my reason for showing my trauma, showing how I got to the other side, because God restores.
I'm sorry. I hate that I got to leave, but I got a meeting. I got to leave. I'll be back. But I enjoyed your conversation. Huh? Okay.
All right, y'all.
I enjoyed meeting you. Thank you, Dan, for joining us. It is time to leave.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
And we got to get out of here, but thank you. this was dope. I need to get your information. Make sure I get her information.
We wrapping up?
Yeah.
I just wanted to just a couple of things. That right there. Again, the DFA. Make sure you guys submit to the DFA. Make sure you go to the casting on Sunday. Make sure I see you tomorrow at Hellman Recreational Center for Fame Frames and Fabrics, February 3rd. Please check out Who Hurt Me, starring Ebony Tate, Sierra Angelia. What am I talking about? Oh boy.
You say I got that guy right.
What else is all good? I think that's it so far.
Auditions for Roots.
Yeah, auditions for Roots,
Yep.
and that's Sunday. So you guys go on the website, which is Your Media, angelisurvive.com to pull sides. What else? I think that's it. I think that's we covered everything, Angel.
We did. If you don't see an age for the sides that you want, just grab you some sides and show us that you can do it.
There we go.
Bring the emotion.
There we go. I love that.
Well, thank y'all for coming. We appreciate y'all.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored.
You gotta come back when everything is all said and done, so we can definitely see the trailer and do all of that and push it and pump it. Okay. I'm your girl, Brittany Chanel. This is the Rise and Grind Morning Show. We had Shani with us on the ones and twos. Y'all, it's the weekend. Y'all be safe, stay warm. We will be back on Monday. Y'all have a good one.
I remember when I'm getting used to a life without meds. I've been in the hospital for over half a year and I've lost parts of my life.
See, your memory's serving you well?
Not well enough. Do you think you can help me with that?
I got a friend who specializes in mental health, especially for us.
Does that make me crazy? I have been having trouble remembering things since the accident.
Who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, that's your
You don't have to do this alone. That's what Dr. Cohen is for.
Is waking up in a hospital bed with some girl that says she's my best friend.
Happy birthday! I'm your sis. I'ma always make sure you're taken care of. I love you.
Sometimes, when we don't get the answers that we're comfortable with, we tend to make up solutions.
Everybody is not your friend.
Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! That's your soul!
But hell, after everything that you've been through, it's just good to see that you are alive and well.
No. I spoke to him. I just told him that I was worried about you, but he reassured me that you're gonna be just fine.
Well, do you really think that you're in control? Ha ha ha! That's your soul!
Why are you crying? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Wouldn't have these outbursts if Nessa would stop lying to me. Figure things out.
Who are you to hide me from my truths? Who are you to hide me from my life?
It's not safe to take you back there. Relax. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice.
I want you to feel better.
You are not my therapist. You introduced me to one. Remember?
And awake.
Rise and grind, morning show at 9:15 a.m. Monday through Friday, great conversation, guest appearances, 'cause you